Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to cs.money. It's a trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro.
Case. Big update and new features in the case battles. Updated and convenient interface with new options. Up to 4 users can participate in one battle now. Create and customize your battles, any number and any type of cases. Choose the number of participants and invite your friends with a unique link. Watch the best drop and win everything. Don't miss epic battles on Hellcase.
Okay, to deal with this. There you go, the 1, 2, 3, and he's managed to save the day. That spells death and destruction for the T's. Well, if that didn't, Valde absolutely will. A beautiful trio of kills found by him. They can't deal with this defense whatsoever this round. Ayaya with another opportunity for a frag, but Valde stays alive. He's dodging all the bullets back in, and that'll be the quad kill for him. Now as the up push comes, and the up top, flaming down low, and oh my god!
CT's out, so they're not able to pick more weapons up. Oh my god, that's ridiculous from Simple!
Vision from the second player who's behind. Now that works in his favor because he's vanished. X7 knows where he's gone, but not where he is. And he's gonna come back in. USP still in a chance to win it. Freeman trying to find the opening, has to fade away and toward the arch.
Good thing Spurs down now. He has a lot of work.
Sergey does all of it. Looks for the fourth, and he's got that as well. The ace aerial gives him the assist. Even lets him drop out of range. Now they hold front library, but Grat goes out aggressively to work top middle. They can have library all they want if he's got the offense. Eagle! Yeah. Very different score. Guardian gets close as well with the AWP. That works for him. Standing in flames, trying to find a shot to upper, but they're not giving it to him. Now they will. Down to 36, but he's still making it work. Once again, pistols and a single off from Guardian this time. Stealing rounds at B as Renegades try to get the bomb planted. They don't have the comfort to do so, and I think they've lost track of where Guardian is. Shots from both. Panic reaction. How does Guardian hit that? He's pretty much got to cut to Z or find a kill. Guardian knows exactly where he's going. What an ace.
We are back here on the B stream of StarSeries in Shanghai. That's where we are. Just double checking.
That's true.
It's a little
yes.
wild. We already have, of course, eliminated MIBR from the tournament here on the B stream. Now we've got another
Well, it
1-2
wasn't us,
elimination
it was actually
match.
North.
That's true. They did do it, the Danes,
But
not us.
It really felt like anybody could.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. I agreed before I thought about that. It's harsh words, Launders, harsh words. But we have a next best of 3. How do you feel about this one?
This best of 3 is, which one is this
It's
one?
TYLOO.
It's Big versus TYLOO.
Yes, sir.
This should be, and I think this should be just as entertaining. I really thought, well, I guess in that second map I thought I was going to go to 3 because
it should have.
Because it was like a strong pick for North, but still like MIBR started out 5-1 again. TYLOO versus Big. I honestly can't. I don't know who's going to win. Yeah,
it's a really hard place.
It's 2 elimination games. It's both teams that didn't play well at this event.
Big have not looked like themselves. You know, that structured German team that we once used to praise.
Oh yeah, like a long time ago.
You know, like
but with this
stylistically.
lineup, they've never had a good result.
Nope.
Except for, and that was with Smooya was their last good result.
And then with TYLOO, I mean, I feel like the TYLOO adventure has been an up and down as one as well. It's always, I mean, that's always been the tail of the tape when it comes to the Chinese teams.
It'd be amazing to have a Chinese team in playoffs, though, right?
It would.
Come
it
on.
would be great.
Come on.
Vici already went home. Hopefully, for China's sake, we don't have to send TYLOO with them. Could happen, but Big are going to have to be on point. So, map win rates.
They like Dust too, but they aren't good at it.
I mean, listen, North and MIBR had 0% win rates when they played Overpass, right? So
yeah, and someone won that game.
Yes. Well, did they? No, it was a convincing victory. Actually, very good stuff from North on
really
Overpass.
nice.
So here we go. The veto process is on screen. Big with the Dust 2 pick, TYLOO to Inferno. Understandable Mirage ban, obviously, from Big. That's TYLOO's home turf. And then Train is our decider.
Cool. Let's honestly do it. I think TYLOO are going to be happy to play. I don't know about Dust too, but they'll be happy to play Inferno. That's for sure. We know Big have an Inferno as well, so it could be another close series, or could be another series that's supposed to be close that isn't. Here are the faces of TYLOO. Bentet, they played Inferno. We did cast a match with TYLOO in it at this event, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I cast it with Hugo.
Yeah.
And Bentet looked honestly a little shaky. It's like one of the first times I've ever casted TYLOO, especially with this lineup, and I was kind of surprised at the way that Bentet was playing. He was making a lot of like kind of egregious pushes and peeking stuff he probably shouldn't have been. They were having difficulty trading. And here is Big Clan.
Tabson, Nex, Gob, Tizian, Xanteras. Who would have ever thought?
All the fantasy roster changes. Well, Xanteras going to Big was not a fantasy roster change. Nobody knew that was supposed to happen, or could happen, or would happen, but it did, and I'm happy about it because it's just kind of cool. But at the same time, poor space soldiers.
Did you see yesterday that you know there's some public statements coming out of the Big camp that say like we're considering whether or not Xanteras should actually be taking English lessons
or German lessons.
German lessons. I think that's an interesting point. I think this is also the first time I've ever seen a player in a collared shirt. He's ready for playoffs.
Yeah.
Not that this is a playoff victory, but
is it Burberry? It might be Burberry.
Oh look. Learning from the screens.
Oh, cool.
Of course, Jonta behind TYLOO. That's an interesting turn of events as well, right?
Oh, it's all screenshots. It's screenshots. Look at that. Oh, this one moves. It's a moving screenshot.
Moving pictures.
Wow, technology. It's amazing.
This is cool. It's not too often that you get to see.
Kind of last second, though, isn't it?
A little bit. But I mean, maybe the veto doesn't go the way they expect. Maybe they just want to smooth out any potential problems before the game goes live.
You should look at Dust 2 first. Are they looking at Dust 2?
I think so.
Do they communicate at all, or it's just, hey, look at all these cool photos I found? He's just browsing Reddit.
This is my dog. This is my mom.
Oh,
why are they in Inferno?
Yeah, why are they in Inferno? I was like, wait, why are they playing Dust 2
right,
first?
based on the
because it was
veto.
the big pick Dust 2 first.
Yeah, based on the veto process that we had on screen.
Change map or Riot.
I'm just gonna take HLTV.
I wonder if he has more moving screenshots for Dust 2 as well. We should come up with a name for that. What, maybe videos?
Nah.
Nah, moving screenshots.
Okay, so it's Inferno first, followed by Dust 2, followed by Train.
Wrong.
Well,
We saw the veto.
Yeah, but HLTV tells me otherwise.
Wrong.
So, based on the fact that we're in there already, Mohan, all right.
Were the picks correct?
Yeah, everything's correct, but just HLTV has TYLOO removing maps first when we saw Big had taken Mirage out first.
Okay.
So it must just be the inverse. It was. So we have confirmation now. Thank you, producer.
He has the Chinese Red Bull.
Yes.
It's Chinese Red Bull, right?
Yep. It's
The
non-carbonated.
gold can. Ooh. It's kind of soupy, not carbonated.
Yeah, it's like so I had the only other odd Red Bull I'd ever had, or not odd for me, I guess that is, right? Is the yeah, good idea. is in Thailand. In Thailand, it's actually in I backpacked through Thailand once. It's a small vial, you know, about the size, even smaller than like a 5-hour energy. And it's like a little brown medicine bottle, and it's not just.
Did it heal you?
It's not just syrupy, but it's thick. Thick.
With 2 C's.
3
in
C's.
italics, all spaces.
3 C's, my
in
friend.
bold.
So, and that stuff, I'm telling you, you do grow wings.
Okay, cool. So it's not false advertising.
No.
Very good. This is my favorite keyboard. Well, one of them. Do you know what it is?
No,
K65.
but it's not a Bardolph custom.
That's the thing. There's so many keyboards.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can go with them.
I like that whoever was sitting next to Tabson is using his Face-It fidget spinner escape key. And that's the second player that I've seen at this event still using it. So I think
Wait,
that was...
who has it? Tabson?
No, the player sitting next to Tabson. I couldn't see him.
He got it from James?
No, so I believe in the goodie bags for the Face-It Major, they gave away fidget spinner keycaps.
Oh my God, James is the one who got them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
those are kind of expensive.
Well, James balls hard.
Yeah, that's true. He does ball hard. He balls out. That's true. Okay, not exactly sure what the delay is. Okay, so maybe just a little bit, just a couple of small technical issues.
We call those hiccups.
Hiccups in the broadcast.
Yeah.
Bound to happen.
Every once in a while. We've been very smooth, I feel like, throughout this tournament. I haven't had any technical issues, so, I mean, we're already flying around.
You're always dysfunctional, Connor.
Yeah, I thrive in chaos.
But will Big thrive on Inferno?
Ooh, great segue into the 9th round. So it is, in fact, Inferno first, Dust 2 second, and if needed, we head over to Train.
You mean Dust 2?
Haha! Funny guy.
Wait, what?
No, I said Inferno, then Dust 2,
Oh,
and if we
okay.
need a third map, it's Train.
Gotcha.
I thought I was confused.
No bamboozle, man.
Whew, this guy. What a mirage. So the 9th round won.
Wow, they're ecstatic.
Tabson, jubilation.
Absolutely convivial that they won the knife round.
That's a good word. You say it again.
Convivial.
Convivial. I'm not going to remember it.
The key is to say it 3 times.
It's a tongue
Not right
twister,
away.
though.
Just like
Say it 3 times, it's in your head. It's like when you're...
remembering names.
You have to write
What,
it.
Are we
You
talking
gotta,
about Bloody Mary or something? Is that
no,
what you're
I
gonna
was
reference?
no, I was saying, you know, we always talk about when we're casting how, you know, you use three words. You know, the pattern of 3 words.
Yeah, that is
at a
hard to
time.
explain. We probably shouldn't talk about that now.
Exactly. So that's why I wasn't going to, but here we are. Here we are, Launders. Without further ado, folks, thank you dearly for your patience. It's Big versus TYLOO on Inferno to start, and the pistol is underway with Tabson headhunting towards mid, but he just shoulder peeks it and sees nothing, so he falls right back. Sound on.
I think it worked. Nope. Okay. The T's are set up. They eat a flash, which is interesting. Flash goes out early. That's 1 of 2 flashes. Utility is so sparse. It is imperative to count grenades because for Big, I mean, again, their last piece of utility in the entire map. But it pushes all of TYLOO into A, so that might have done its job. Crossfire at Arch. Bunch of T's grouped up. Are they going to explode into this? Do they have a smoke? Yeah, they do. But Excurate is holding on. It's going off to Moto as well. They could get crushed here.
Ooh, they do. Tabson and Xanteras with a couple of first opening headshots. Bomb is on site, so get that plant and maybe attacker creates more space. Nope, only going to get himself one. And somebody doesn't prioritize plant, but he does have an exit route towards the B site. He just catches Tizian, who is making a bunch of a ruckus. And here we go. The clutch is on.
The plant cannot go down that easily out in the open. They're going to cross out now, and he seems to be safe. He'll get over towards Cons. He's not going to push. He's gotten here so early. I mean, Big are going to clear things out meticulously, so any play is a good play in some sense.
They're making noise, though. He knows it's both players. He's got another headshot, and he's back around the corner. Somebody looking for the 1v3 pistol clutch, and it's versus Xanteras. He's got himself that kit, and he's going to get on bomb. He's actually sticking it, in fact. He's got it all the way. No, it doesn't. Somebody with the last-second peek and a 4K in the pistol. Just dipping right to that B bomb site and making the clutch happen.
That was so nicely played by him. I mean, he waited just the full 4 seconds, but he knew exactly how he would play that. Xanteras thought for a second, oh, he's going to mess this up. But no, he always had the plan of peeking. He just made sure to delay so that Xanteras would be forced to shoot or just commit to the defuse in hopes that with shots are there. But that doesn't happen. Big now are going to be buying up. They got an MP9. They got a Scout. It's not an awful buy. It is CT side, but it is also Inferno, a map that a lot of ecos go down on. And some of them are very justifiable. It's a very tough map to play as a T, looking for open sites, making sure you're not running into pistols. And we might see why this round. 2-3. And TYLOO jock for Hall's control. They have cut noise completely. It is silent on the server.
Yeah, very quiet. It's disorienting, isn't it, to see Counter-Strike with no sound? Makes me thankful I'm not deaf. Copy's ready. Ready for the push up close. Here's the grenades coming outwards, and Nex is able to get one. There's actually 2 kills coming out of the CTs. 3 with Tabson's Scout going off, but he just can't hammer it home. Excurit and Bentet survive, but then Bentet gets another kill towards mid. So, man, advantage taken back. Hell of a headshot from Tizian. And he has a health advantage over Excurit as well. Just needs to figure out where he got off to.
It's not even going to be that easy of a spray down. I mean, the closer he gets, the odds increased. But it's clear. Excurit's going to wait for the tap. It's a bomb planted kind of tucked into the site. Oh, no. Okay, it's planted properly for Pit. But, oh, Tizian pulls out a smoke, and he's going to go for the defuse off to the side. Is there even enough time to pull off a 10-second defuse here?
Oh, I don't know. But the knife's not on the mark either.
What is happening?
No way.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. No way.
Close your eyes, folks. It just happened.
I mean, you didn't get to hear it, and you definitely didn't want to see it. But we did.
We did.
Oh, the 10-second stick.
Yeah.
Good job by Tizian. Gets the off position. You know, would have made sense to try and defuse from the cover of the box as well. So I can see what Excurit's trying to pull off there, but I believe they tend to say yikes.
Before the smoke goes up, you have to be able to try to get a frame of reference on where to spam. So he might have popped up a bit late when he could have seen where Tizian was intending on defusing. Because usually, and we saw there, he drops the smoke, he lines up himself up to defuse, and then he gets on it, and then he picks his spot. But he's visible before the smoke actually plumes. But Tizian doesn't Excurit doesn't get that info. TYLOO back on the save now. Like grenade to the top of the banana. Bomb is leading the way into B. No, just on the other side of the smoke.
Nice.
Grenade. Wow.
That one's right on the mark.
Makes up for the last one. Big have info at top mid. That's about it, but it seems to be enough. This counter force might not be worth anything.
Man, we keep getting teased with sound. But there will be a bash here on the bomb site. There we go. MP9's first. That's the bomb thrown down. 4 more T's trying to push past. Xanteras and Tabson combining for another couple kills. And it is the oranges cleared. So, unfortunately, by losing bomb, that whole play comes to a grinding halt. And Big no hesitation on the rotate.
Good. That was a big problem. Big did use the Molotov or the Incendiary, which is good. They had a triple setup on lane to get that info early. They steal back the momentum. They put on another round. TYLOO can still buy. They've actually got a better buy. If anything, they've now got AK. So I don't know. They did lose all their players last round. It's kind of weird to see that they had a worse buy last round than they do now. I guess they did get a bomb plant with that last round, so that's something. AKs and nades for most players. Not sure if there's going to be enough utility on all the Ts, but that's not the biggest issue ever. TYLOO? I think there might be
I wonder if this
called.
it's no. I feel like maybe this technical pause is actually for our benefit, so that we can get sound back on stream. Players obviously
Very
not hindered by it.
self-important of you, Connor.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know who's most important? Viewers at home. This is all for them.
Okay, that's true.
We exist for them.
You're right. I wouldn't be alive. No. Kind of.
Well, I mean, are you truly alive if you have no purpose?
That's a conversation. I mean, maybe that is a conversation for a tech pause, honestly. But I'm not going to participate.
All right.
That's my right.
You have the right to free speech and no speech. I'll dig it. Who's at the top of the scoreboard at the moment? That's my question.
It's like round 3, who cares?
Yeah, I know. My next question was, is it even important? But you answered it before I could ask it.
Well, I answer some questions. Just not big ones. Or TYLOO ones.
Oh, oh, this guy.
It's Tabson.
It is Tabson. That's not a big shocker.
But he does have 188 ADR.
That is worth noting. See, it may only be 3 rounds in, but this is our last day in Shanghai, Launders.
Well, I mean, we'll be here tomorrow.
On our way out. You're such an ass. Ugh.
Say something.
I can hear gun sounds. I was just basking in the glory.
That was a knife.
Deep breaths, Connor. Deep breaths.
That was an interesting way to drink water. He, like, didn't tilt his head. He just kind of sucked it out. New technique.
Take note that the sleeve on the keyboard hand remains buttoned up, but the mouse hand is unbuttoned and rolled.
True. That's
See?
cool. I can't do that because I have my whole arm on the mouse pad for the most, like.
Are you one of those, like, hunchbacks?
No, just my whole forearm, sorry.
Okay. You have very
I don't
long
like
arms.
Zeus it.
Right. Zeus just, like, hugs his setup, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the fact that the game sound correlates to the players getting back into the action tells me that that tech was for us.
But you heard gun sounds earlier.
Yeah, but it wasn't smoothed out. Now it is, okay? Everything is going as it should be. We've got guns back for TYLOO. AKs all over the place. Still a collection of SMGs for Big. Excuse me. Ooh, damn, another one. They had a fantastic frag grenade last round, and this time it's not on 2 players, but somebody still eats a lot of damage. I have hiccups.
Wait, they're on the same side of the wall. And somebody gets that kill and gets out clean. And Saris doesn't even bother trying to trade, is, I guess, too worried about there being more terrorists coming up behind him. It was just somebody on a mercenary solo mission. An absolute vigilante.
Ooh, another grenade. They dodged it, though. Not so bad. Molly comes out just to try and obscure any push. Next frag. Not going to hit its mark. Smoke down on the arch wrap. Tapson's going to be playing close. Does get a chance to take down 2, but it's actually got B to kill attacker. Now we've got somebody in summer still back into this one. He clears the closer player towards arch, grabs bomb. Can he pull off a second 1v3?
Wow, he's actually walking this one, so not to alarm the CTs. And it seems to be the correct play. Ran a bit of a risk that he could get flanked, but he was just being very smart about it. So he's still got a Molotov for this post plant. He just doesn't have much health to work with, which makes this a whole lot harder. Xantares can also go pick up this Incendiary right in front of him. They're just not rotating at all, so they're just deciding if he goes there, they're going to play together. He's going to hold on to this Molotov. If they take too long, this Molotov could be enormous. So it depends if they're going to clear cons. Last time they did not.
Right. Last time it was to push 2 players towards cross. He used coffin angle to get 1 headshot and then just played time versus Xantares.
Same thing.
Except he's not going to get himself the 1v1 first.
They don't have a smoke.
They do have a kit. He's thrown it down on top of the bomb. This is going to bring it down right to the wire. Gob B is actually inside of cover. They're going to jump on top of this. No.
What the heck? Did he just get there too late? No, he must got it if he has a kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was closer than it was.
You know what was...
Because he struggled over coffins. I thought he had screwed himself with the jump.
Somebody messed up there. He just needed to swing on Xantares.
Yep.
That would have been it. Could have crossed a banana. No problem.
He saw the back turn, went for the fight.
Yeah. If he did get the kill, then you know Xantares will probably come off the bomb, so he doesn't have to actually peek. But he, like, it wasn't a super easy shot, and he would be better off just, like, looking to kill the bomb diffuser. But that being said, he also didn't know if it was a fake tap, but I'm sure he would have had to try to find out. So, yeah, 1 of 2 plays. Maybe not the worst decision. He was under pressure, and he was very low on HP, so he makes the most of it, gets the bomb down, which is cool. TYLOO, they've got a half buy. First time in 3 rounds, they don't have at least 1 AK, it seems. 2 people on just pistols, no armor. They've got smokes, and they're ready to execute, I think.
Gob's Molotov's going to deny the push that could have happened at any moment. We've got players with nades primed, plenty of flashbangs to pop on the exit. And here it comes. Molly should force the feed inwards. No one's going to go for the spam, but Gob does get the kill immediately. Player drops downwards, should be dealt with by next, but he lets a player die in the midst of this. Still rewarded with the bomb at his feet. And yet 2 more Ts yet to arrive. Whoa, grenade fumble almost costs him, but nicely done by Nex.
Interesting to see that they decided to do 3 out hauls and then just 2 really late hauls when they could have probably had 5 and had a better chance with their pistols. Maybe the 2 were meant to go lane, but they got mollied out. That's the only thing I can assume, so they rerouted. But probably didn't give them, that probably wasn't the cleanest eco it could have been. TYLOO don't win the round. Big are up 4-1 right now. And significant economic advantage, as well as the fact that they've recovered a couple of AKs. They do have an op into this round. I don't know if it'll be pistols once again, or if TYLOO have enough to finally have a decent buy. It looks like, yeah, they picked up AKs, so that round was probably just minimal investment. You see Jonta talking. Pause is called. They're going to get right back into this. This is an elimination game, so once again, hearts will be broken. Whoever loses this match goes home.
TYLOO, the last remaining Chinese team as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Worth a note as we are in Shanghai. Good frag grenades. Xantares loses nearly half his health to it. Does still have Tizian tucked away behind sandbags. So he's actually going to go on the offensive here. They know that they're setting up to some regard. Somebody's traded out by the op of Tabson. With Tabson drawing the attention, yeah, Tizian's going to come out and get the best of Bentet. Bomb pushed back. Flash. No smoke. He wants to maintain vision.
Is he going to jump? Is it going to be a boost? Always loved seeing these shots, you know, like they happen so often. And, oh, okay, it looked like he was going to hit him. Excurate got tagged through the wall.
Yeah, he's lucky to be alive.
Aren't we all?
It's very true. Feels real, man.
Decent spots from the CTs. They don't have pick control. But Gob's not going to be that easy to clear with someone in the library who can make noise, and that's not. Oh, it's not Tabson. He is not. Isn't an AUG? Excuse me. It's Nex. Gob gonna be very, very patient. I don't know if a smoke will go up Moto or not.
Nice timing on the peak from Nex.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Now Gob is just going to smoke himself off, so it's going to be a eventual problem, but for now they can at least still plant. No, they can't get dunked on. God B. Frag to the planter, headshot to the last man up, and he's going to keep Big firmly in the lead here, 5-1.
I was like, yo, Phelps, take notes.
Yeah.
He like, Gob didn't hit his shot, but he had like plan A, plan B, and plan C, and he exec'd on all of them. Dropped the smoke on himself, threw a great grenade, took a repeat into halls, got both kills, and it seemed like he was going to die. So nice stuff. Nice stuff from Big Gob. Big old gibbity Gob. Big up 5-1. TYLOO again with this half buy. Early rotates out because of all this banana control, and Tabson gets smoked off, or sorry, flashed off of position. After image flash comes his way, he goes ahead and takes a shot. Oh, and well, go ahead and take some more. Good timing on that. They all grouped up as soon as he started spamming. Xanteris doesn't realize exactly how close they may be.
Very close, but still he gets the M4 up in time. Flashbang blinds both him and his opponent.
Oh.
Nice. Just gonna pop the noggin right off attacker. Off, still firing off to good avail. Sure, he'll die to Bentet, but it's now just Excurate alone. Good flashbangs coming out of players not only for their own accord, right? Xanteris bailing himself out of oranges with what almost looked like a failed flash.
It was a failed flash.
It was, right?
Yeah.
But it works so perfectly.
I think something else blinded him because it went right back into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because obviously you're trying to bounce it over the box, right, to blind all of Banana.
Yeah. He
right.
just missed, yeah.
But the fact that it blinded the player on headshot, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he knew something I didn't.
Right.
But, all right. It's just good timing. I'm glad, because I was like, there's no way that's right.
Right. Very fortunate.
I can breathe a
You
sigh
might
of
want to
relief.
smoke that, dude. What the heck? 29 health?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Dodging frag grenades. Now Xanteris is going to get roasted.
He was like, Tabson, you gonna shoot? You gonna shoot? You gonna shoot? You gonna shoot?
Xanteris trying to find the German or English word for fire. Tabson's so blind, had no clue what's going on.
Finally goes down. They got an op kill. They kill on the op.
Whoa! Excurate's
wow.
able to cross. Will die right after the fact, but there's still a player tucked away in oranges.
That's a good flash. Oh my god. That actually helps him out so much. Oh!
Didn't expect him, but still able to win the duel and get back behind the corner. So 3v3 bomb faked.
That's a huge Molotov. Well, it misses a little bit actually, but
I feel like that smoke actually helps Xanteris a lot.
yep.
He would be able to get into the site and just tuck himself away. Right, this screws TYLOO. A smoke that's meant to bounce into the coffins and block him off actually, you know, it plumes a little too soon, but attacker's gotten into position on the flank, is spotted and down by half his health. God B comes out from tree and Summer dies on cross.
I didn't think this would be this dominant. I didn't think Big would have this easy of a time. Xanteris has missed a couple nades, but his aim is so good.
Yeah.
Like, his peaks are crazy. He's like happy to aim map whenever someone's in a strafe battle with him.
Is that flashbang?
Yeah, so let's see if it...
No! Sorry, I wanted to see it.
You did?
No, it cut away.
No, it was literally that next that clip right there. It
No,
bounced off.
the next flashbang was the one. 100%, because the player was still over on barbecue. Guarantee it.
Yeah, that's the one you're talking about, right?
No,
Oh.
the next flashbang after.
Who
We'll
did he
download the
blind? I am so confused.
Yeah, I know. When I yelled no, you looked at me like I had just committed murder. Maybe murdered some ears, right? But everyone's still alive. Same can be said here for the 9th round. Not only alive, but alive and kicking. Everybody's well equipped.
TYLOO going to move into this execute right away. Next with a nice spray transfer. Can't get the 3rd kill. But it doesn't matter for Big. They fall out of mid off of that 2-piece. Next does his job for sure. They've got bottom banana control as well. Again, they've kind of caught a claw grip on map control. And they don't really need to loosen up at all. Tizian dies. It's going to be nice and early. He's also probably entitled to at least get 1. here's a footstep, so the rotate will be called already.
Oh, they clear it. Good on them.
If they didn't make a footstep, Xanteris wouldn't be anywhere near.
No, it's intentional.
No, it doesn't do anything. Oh, no, that did right, yeah.
Right,
No, that one,
so that's the
hit.
one I'm talking about from the round before.
Okay.
That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, I'm glad he did it again. Right, okay. Now, still, we're in a 2v2 and the bomb's going to be planted. Godb, nice spam. Catches Summer on an attempt to exit, but Tabson's cleared out from Banana, so Godb's just going to have to try and win this, which he will. Waits for the smoke to fade, strikes them down. Gob is on one at the moment.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's doing a good job. He's being everywhere. He's using his utility well. He's winning clutches. He's up 9-3. Bigger up 8-1. Og over AK. It's a big statement.
The times have changed, my friend.
It's a different age.
Does it make you feel old? So many meta shifts in your lifetime?
There really hasn't been, like, compared to other games, there's
there's not that
barely
many.
any. Yeah.
Right.
Which is awesome, I think. It's awesome.
But, I mean, not taking an AK over anything is a huge, huge
It's
shift
heresy.
up. Right. I feel dirty when I do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Looking over my shoulder.
Would you?
What?
Would you do that?
Keep an AUG and an AK? Me, currently, yes.
You'd keep the
Yep.
AUG? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just casual now, so I just play with the AK.
But AUG still just isn't as satisfying as an AK. That's the thing.
That's what I mean.
You know, it's not
So,
it's better.
I play for fun.
I try
Yeah.
a little too hard.
That's good. You want to win.
Just because I want to doesn't mean it happens.
Right, but at least you try. Effort's half the battle.
Single op in this one, still going to be in the hands of Tabson, so TYLOO content to just AK all day. Xanteris gets out of the way of that grenade for the most part. Got some stellar utility damage, actually, out of both teams.
Holy smokes. He is really just skating on thin ice
Yeah.
with these peaks. He's not scared, though, and he hasn't died. So there's something to be said about that. TYLOO look like they want to move into another execute. They got the smoke down in CT. Two players here. Tizen up on the second oranges. Won't be able to spot right away. Xanteris goes wide.
Really wide. Tabson's op gets a kill elsewhere. Tizian's going to give himself away. Still taking a body with him. And almost actually burning Execute to a crisp.
TYLOO know that it's not going to be Banana, which is enormous. Cobb just, whoa.
Hey there.
Yeah. Whoa, dude.
I'm shocked he didn't just take more damage.
I know.
He found a little bit of a hole there in the Molotov, makes the most of it. Somebody trades him out. That is going to be construction clear. Somebody just next to the grill as Summer tries to fall back towards Banana. Time is ticking really quick. Tabson still has this kit, but they have to get on top of it. And somebody, well, he's the first man down. So it's all on Summer now. Tabson!
Oh, damn!
90-degree flick back, but Tabson's the one with the kit.
No, you can't get on that, dude. There's no way you win this round, man. Run. I guess he was going to die anyway. He was very low on HP.
Nex goes for the defuse, but Nex doesn't have the kit. Had plenty of money to buy one. 6.5 thousand at the end of the round.
That's true.
Yep. I mean, surely that's why he goes for it, is because he probably thinks he has one.
I guess, yeah.
He looked a little frustrated.
Tabson's, he's got the op, so he's naturally, it's a panicky moment, right?
Yep.
Just assuming there's kits there. This time it'll be Tabson to not buy a kit. We'll see if that matters.
Like after that literally happens in the round before. Oh, maybe it won't even matter though. Maybe TYLOO just cut right through big because it is that fast 5v4.
Xanteris finally dies to his B peaks. This time it does almost cost Bentetta's life. He goes through the Molotov, but he comes out alive at the end of the day. There are a lot of T's outside mid.
If Tabson doesn't buy a kit and still has 850, why not get a helmet?
Well, I mean, he's just saving money, right? I mean, he could get a kit. There's a reason for him to get a kit, too. Should get head armor, should get a kit.
Yeah. Mine's the only thing really going to make a difference is either these Glocks or the single Galil.
Yeah.
But still. Bombs thrown out into the open. Player falls into the pit where Nex lies in wait. Ooh, and he's going to almost help out Tabson, but Tabson needs no help. That op hits its mark, Execute removed, and Summer, well, screwed. CTs all around him. He's going to walk out to God B by his side.
Okay.
They've
lost him.
Wow, talk about timing.
Go save. Go save. Just go save.
Yeah.
You don't have money next round. You could have an AK. You could have a much better eco round. You could drop that gun, maybe. It's a 1v4, 20 seconds left. Don't have the bomb. They know where you were.
He just really believes in himself.
Just go save. Half's not over. It's not to each his own. Go save.
Yeah. That's one of those universal laws.
Yeah. A really good round from Big. They retake Banana and then rotate like 3 people over. It was actually Nex and Pit for like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And then they and then because they got that info, they grouped up 3 to take top Banana control. So if there was actually an execute, they would have been in a really good position to actually fight and win. And then they got that info, they ran back, they rotated out just in time. So just good call to go reclaim that map control. Really liking the cut of Big's jib right now. Up and play for Tabson. He's got the head armor.
There we go. No kit.
No kit. 3K.
CZ's in a P250. Nice assortment of flashbangs as well here for TYLOO. Would be a much more promising buy if there was at least one AK in the midst, which is a very real possibility that could have been.
Pistols of foot. Aggressive smoke in the halls. That'll tell him something. God be playing it safe. Doesn't want to get rushed down. It seems like they have an inkling that it might be some kind of A play. Certainly can't be sure. But I guess, yeah, they got the info on B again. Tizian's up here at top Banana. Love to see it.
There's that supportive flashbang. Zantera's opts not to peek, still holding off on the angle. Sees the grenades come over now. So he'll just tuck himself away. Lines up 2 bodies, all too easy. There's the flash assist helped out for Zantera's third, and the remaining 2 members of TYLOO are going to walk through smoke to their deaths. Tizian's got him. So, unsuccessful B-split for TYLOO in the 12th round. Big leading 10-2.
Man, Big look really smart. They're making it look really easy. They're not having to do much here. They're smart about the way they're reclaiming map control. Their adjustments when they lose a man is good. TYLOO, on the other hand, falling short. Their execs are not so special. They're not making smart economic decisions. And that's kind of where I want to start, right? They're just like, you know, saving this situation. Maybe don't have buy here. Maybe don't force buy here. Maybe there's not as much for you to win if you buy on this round. Try to consider the new economy when you're making your decisions. Zanteris goes down early on B one more time. It's kind of serves as a test for Big, who have been pretty good at figuring out what to do when he does die.
Yeah, the 4v5 hasn't really been too big of a problem for them.
Yeah. At least TYLOO get top Banana control. So, how do Big want to hold? Ventet seems keen on peeking this. They've already got a good setup, though. Look at this. They swing on Gob. I don't know if they're going to be aware of him being here. Oh, wow. Tizian gets out of dodge, out of the Molotov, crosses Emo, gets the kill, and it's smoked.
Nicely done. Tizian going off right now, 11-6.
And they can no longer go back to A.
Nope, because attacker's been cleared by the op of Tabson. So Summer and somebody shoulder to shoulder at the top of Banana, looking for their entry in, but Tizian's just been this consistent looming threat, and now he's going to let God B make contact, ready to swing wide when needed. And he may not be needed if God B gets it done, but he wants that last one. He's hungry. 3 kills for Tizian on the B site hold, and Big extend to 11.
This is a shame for TYLOO. I think that round they didn't have full. Did they have full guns that round?
Yeah,
oh,
all
they
AKs.
did. Yeah, that's right. They lost the 4v5. They got the 5v4, excuse me, and then they fell short trying to get in the site. They just needed to trade Tizian. He was there holding an angle. They knew he was going to be there. I thought Tizian will go 1-for-1, and then they'd have to fight Gob, and then he'd get caught up by Gob. It didn't even get that far, so let's see. They got another bye last 2 rounds of the game, or of the half. Good op shot. It's, you know, it's in the leg, but it was in the air, so X-Grit tagged and not yet bagged, but they're pouring the formaldehyde on him. It's going through the process of rigor mortis.
What about Rick and Morty?
Good show.
Do you even understand it?
I understood every episode.
That frag should blow Execute to smithereens. No, he jumps back, and the nade actually off-centered. So I retract my statement, and TYLOO retract their aggression from mid. They're going to head back towards Banana.
Look how quickly Big will go and reclaim mid. It's so much more dangerous for T's to take top mid control than it is Banana. So it's smart for the CTs to like poke around. And they do. The rotates are out. Well, not quite. Gob is still, okay, standing still for a second. TYLOO now will let him know they're coming.
Puts down his own smoke, decides to run through it, and the terrorists will try the same. But somebody does hit a headshot. Now it's Xantares to look to lock it down, but he gets himself two before Gob will do the same. Gobbling him up on the B site every single time. 12-2, 10-round lead, and very little footing for this entire T half of TYLOO.
There's not much to talk about because there's so much more they need to do before it even looks like tactically interesting. And Gob B looked sick there. He got those 2 kills. Xantares also made up for Tizian. Tizian had the perfect play. They had he threw the smoke down. He had a team flash him in, and then they actually got delayed off the flash, so he got through first, and then they came through the smoke, and he just still got killed.
You know, considering that one of these 2 round wins for TYLOO comes by way of 1v3, you know, that just furthers the statement that, like, they have not been in this half.
No. They look desperate.
And this is their map choice. Their map choice, heading into Dust 2 after this.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Gob just all over the map. Gonna be inside of Apps where he does best attacker. TYLOO are obviously going to have to try and retake that map control, make sure he's not still lingering inwards. And all this is going to do is continue to burn off time. But TYLOO are going to still try to force their hand through middle, getting that brackets controlled, dodging the utility being thrown out by Big, but Big still has so many nades in comparison.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, they've held on to them for so long. They've got fine spots in the site. They're happy to play here. You know, always like to see pick control, but they seem deliberate. They've got like lots of space. They're not doing this out of fear. And Bentet will have to lead the charge here. He's going to, you know, swing on that single box player after they clear out pit a little bit, try to get this kill. 30 seconds left. They've still got time to exec safely. But tabseN's got an op at arch, and it looks like they want to peek him.
Nice shot. Gets dinked, and even then holds his own. So 2 softened players for the CT side, and a good trade train that does get the bomb on site. But it's still a man up for Big. They have to rotate and then retake.
A little bit late to the party, but not so much that they still can't win. Bomb not yet halfway. tabseN's just going to post up here, wait for a pit player maybe to jump up, get some info. He does.
Start shooting some bullets, try to make them shaky. Summer's going to have to dodge the flash. 2 CTs nearly line up for him, but it is just Bentet left. 97 health. Xantares going to come over the top. Down he goes. And you know that tabseN's that opper trying to rush, but time's the biggest issue, and it is TYLOO with at least a 3rd round.
They finally get 3rd at least, yeah. So 12-3, it's a pretty, just a dormant TYLOO right now. There's so much more to show. But Big looked good. Gob B especially was just fragging. Xantares made some mistakes, and they still won all those 5v4s. I don't know, man. That's just a weird game.
It's a good Big.
Yeah, it's a good Big, too.
I think you could draw a parallel between this match and what we saw with North and MIBR, where one of the 2 teams doesn't look like a team who should be sitting at 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
It's not a close matchup so far. We're only 1 half deep, but if it continues like this, Launders, we're in for an early finish.
The other weird thing is just like why are people so weak on their map picks right now too? But it's not like Big don't have an Inferno. In fact, they have a good Inferno.
Yep.
They've anti-stratted some of the best teams in the world on Inferno. In fact, it's I think where they maybe struggle or feel less confidence when they can't do that. So TYLOO might be one of those teams, but not today. A few CT spotted crossing, I think. Gob will get caught falling back to stairs. And now they're in kind of a precarious spot. Tabson has a lockdown. They can't go into alt that easily. They could drop in, but would run somewhat of a risk. They don't have sanctity anywhere.
Tabson eventually hits a shot, and it's, yeah, 3 frags back for Big, make it 4. If that giant push is only to kill Gob B, it's one thing, but they stuck around for so long that I feel like they really enabled Big in picking up those pieces.
It's cool. I mean, yeah, they did.
Like, they rushed, and then they just got stagnant, as if it's like they were surprised they didn't win the round, or they were surprised they didn't lose it. Like,
the funny thing is they got scared almost for the right reason. Like, if they go farther, then they have to fight T-Stairs, and they might have to fight Banana and all of this stuff. So I think they were kind of hoping that Big just gave them more fights.
Right, beforehand.
They wanted to scare him into peeking. Like, we're in your territory, peek us, but that didn't happen. So it was really good patience from Big, and then they all exploded back on them, and none of the CTs had anywhere to stand. So it was a good play overall. 13-3. Somebody's 14 and 15. By far the best player on TYLOO at the moment. He's the one who almost pulled off the 1v3 and then pulled off another one.
Yep. So it's been a one-man show on the TYLOO side.
Money-making round here with the MAC-10s.
Looking to milk the cash cows. TYLOO should give it to them. There's a Zeus on the field. Little heat lightning in the middle of summer.
What is heat lightning?
Heat lightning is lightning when there's no rain.
Oh.
Like, it just happens in the clouds.
Interesting.
It happens with humidity. Humidity causes it.
Cool.
Happens a lot in Quebec, where I'm from. On summer nights, you'll just see the lights in the sky.
Very cool. So it looks like bomb will go down. There's just USPs for the most part, but a little bit of heat lightning as well. Summer won't get to use it, will he?
Doesn't seem likely. Unless they try to rush him in this corner.
That would be cool. Yeah, now.
Yeah, go, go, go.
All right, perfect. Jump on him.
Get him.
No.
Oh, MAC-10's going to blast him past, so.
Unlucky.
0 casualties for Big thus far. And Xanteras can smell him. Somebody's still going to have him hit the dirt. Flash back into it. I respect the play.
It was not bad.
Just not going to work out here. Big, all too strong at the moment. 14-3, and they're still going to hold on to some of these MAC-10s.
Keep
as
them.
TYLOO will try to buy.
Keep them. You don't have to upgrade. You look strong right now. They only cost $1,000 each. Throw them away if you lose by some AKs. TYLOO can't even buy all of the M4s they want. There's no AUGs, there's no WAPs, there's half grenades. There's only a couple of kits. And there's people without head armor. So go ahead. Go off, Kings.
Question is this scoreline going to cause TYLOO to play scared? Because that could just seal their own fate. You know, but they're not hiding in the bomb sites, and they've actually done some good utility damage now, Banana, which they continue to try and fight, but you got to be cautious. There's a lot of players waiting on the other side.
Let's see what the TYLOO setup on B is going to be like. Oh, they've got the almost triple setup on A site. Well, just 2 players here right now. They're lining the wall. 3 Ts on Banana. They finally fall back, so Big just doing their due diligence. This should be a strong setup versus a hall/lane take. But it also gets very sketchy if Summer is the first one to die. Okay, let's see how it plays out. Look how grouped up everyone is.
Yeah, we've got 8 players in like
10 square meters.
Yeah. M4 fires off from beneath. So far, so good for TYLOO. There's 3 kills. Nex is the only man to answer back. He's lost the bomb, but Gobby's here. Gobby's here to help. Fire at his feet burns attacker to a crisp. And Nex is just trying to get his paws on some sort of rifle, which he will. Luckily for him, too, as he faces the 1v2, is that he hasn't lost too much health. This is a very doable clutch. Not to mention, he has the advantage of facing 2 UMPs, but he's jumping through the skies. Yeah, not how you win a clutch.
No, that was a little weird. It looked cool. The flash looked great. If there was someone there, that could have been awesome. Maybe he hit the jump key by accident. I hope so. Because, yeah, it looked a little foolish. Also, you know, if the flash works too well, then someone might come out of the corner after the flash, like they'll listen for it, then peek, so you run the risk, you know you shouldn't like jump in that moment. A little strange. Had a moment going there, almost got in the pit. That would have been cool. Didn't exactly plant lane, but I think planted for himself in pit. Could have made it a 1v1, but anticlimactic at the end of the day. Maluku. 14 to 3, 15, 14 to 4.
Close. Buyback from Big costs them everything. The coffers are cleared. No loans, just one final down payment. Frag grenade could be big. Ooh, yeah. Chunky damage to Bentet. Nice, they've just corralled Tabson. Molotov behind him and then met by a frag just forward. So they kind of read his push in, and punish him for it to get a 5v4.
Right, yeah. No, they fought for it. You're right. It was good. Smoke gets roughed down. Oh my goodness, Antares almost catching a lucky spam there on the fallback from somebody. And I don't know if he's going to move back into his spot. It looks like they want to continue to go B, which is interesting. They have done quite a bit of damage. I don't know if they realize how low somebody is, but they're like, hey, man, 4v5, let's just pick a site. 45 seconds left over. Smoke goes down in front of him. That can cause a rotate. They might be a little bit worried about how much info the CTs have now. But it also seems like they're just going to try to come through. Rotates out. TYLOO half gambling here. Anything can make him rotate back, but there's all these T's on Banana.
They're going to throw out a flash of their own. Gob still gets one. I mean, he's taken down right thereafter, but at least it's a player clear from the back of the site. 20 seconds up, and Tizian creates that space. But the big question will be, does Xcurate run through this?
Oh, he will, 100%.
Summer's got a flash, just took it out, threw it, but it's late. Bomb's already planted. He's not going to find a planter, but he will still find Santeras, and now he's desperate to sniff out another. Next was just inside of the smoke. As he falls to attacker, it is just Tizian left. Again, the flashbangs amidst it all creates chaos, but it's within the chaos that TYLOO come out on top.
So he does wait for the flash to come out, and then tries to make a play. It's good enough, at least for one. So TYLOO go ahead, pick up another one on the retake. It was a good entry into B. It was also good from TYLOO. First of all, get the 5v4. That was the important part.
Really had to fight for it.
The trades kind of went 1-for-1 from there, and then it could have got sketchy if they didn't continue from there. And then I think Gob was really fortunate to even get his kill. Somebody had the drop on him, did a lot of damage. He just didn't have much health because of the duels earlier on. So that's why I think it was a good site that Big decided to try to take. They kept it simple, like, hey, this is the site we fought for. There should be some players who are damaged here. They're probably not going to rotate out. TYLOO didn't have any information at mid, so that seems like that's all the incentive we need. Like, let's go for it. Super good nades done to Tabson. He's down to 6 health already. They've just got pistols, though. Could be the start of a long game. Who knows? Oh, wow.
Woo!
Okay. Wow. He tried to get out of there as fast as he could.
Yeah.
But he did choose to panic and run back. Who knows if he would have gotten peeked if not for that. Oh, my goodness. Bentet narrowly escapes.
Yeah.
Zanteris also had players flooding into him at A site.
Yeah, Summer's going to get that double kill on the A side. So Bomb just desperate to join Gob B and try to get itself down on the B bomb site, but should never happen with Xcurate and Bentet already positioned up, but nice reposition on the crosshair, and then the trade. Gob B good at just softening up this B site, but not going to happen at such a disadvantageous position.
They can try again this round. They've got the full buyout. I don't know if Tizian's going to drop an op. They might give that a shot. They will. Let's see how the Banana antics go again. It seems like both teams have an affinity for it. It's unclear if TYLOO can continuously fight against it or if they'll come out ahead. Did a good job of identifying and killing Tabson last time, but this time he'll be in the back lines. It'll be somebody else up front if they go for it. If they go for it at all. Now we know that sometimes a gamble is that they'll try to take Banana. The CTs will have 3 at Banana because they know that the Ts like going there, and then the Ts will just run up mid because the CTs have tried to pull this early round rotation that'll take a long time for them to get that player back. Big seem to be mulling over things, talking over their strats, discussing the playbook.
It's all good for the moment. No need to worry. Pause coming to a close, and TYLOO will continue their attempt at a CT side comeback because, man, 12-3 is not an easy task to bounce back from. They're not even really in the realm of possibility
Would
just
you rather?
yet.
Would you rather have 12-3 or 14-6?
12-3 or 14-6. 12-3 because then I can win
12-3,
pistol. Yeah.
That's like not a good ratio of rounds to win, lose.
No.
Versus, that's kind of a dumb question. It's okay. We all get one.
Match still pause. Is it tech? It is a technical pause. Somebody was waiting with their finger on the button.
Like, wait till they say it. Boom. I've got the graphic. There it is. Popped it up again. Okay. We don't know what the gamble will be. It'll be a long road back. The ADR is not looking too hot for TYLOO. They've got it's only somebody again who's doing
Leaps and
he's
bounds
showing
above.
anything. Yeah, I mean, Bentet has 68 ADR because of Bentet, so he has to do somewhat well. Then everyone else has 50. And it's actually Excurate who's like the super nutty player, right? He's the guy. He's the man. And for big, Tapson somehow pulls away with 111 ADR. How good is Godbead doing? He's actually only at 70, so he had a much better first half, and he's kind of tapered off. But that's, that's not what he's expected to do anyway. Santeris has 95 with 18 frags.
Whoa, more graphics.
Wonderful. They've got the two frag leaders, two best players in the server right now, arguably. Many, many deaths for somebody, naturally speaking. That's more reflective of the round score than anything else. But somebody's actually got 5 entries as compared to Tapson. That's an interesting one. Tapson will certainly be looking for entries on this half.
Does it count as an entry kill if it's the first kill on the CT side?
I don't know. I think so.
If it only counts T side, then it obviously makes sense, right? We're 5 rounds deep for
yeah,
Tapson.
I don't. What would the word
What's
be
the
for
definition of
denying an
entry kill, right?
What's that?
I said, like, what is the definition of an entry kill? Some would say first kill of the round, but some would also want more.
Probably
parameters.
not, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that would need to be defined because it would most, I guess, commonly be used to describe opening up a site.
This is just the Tabson show, huh? Biggest fragger, best sniper.
It's just better than everybody.
I feel like if a team graphic were to come up, it would just be 5 Tabsons at the moment.
I'd love to see 5 of those smiles.
Oh, the chair was getting away. That's the
It's
problem.
very cool. Yeah, this guy's on the walkie. How do we stop this chair?
Yeah.
It's rolling. We can't stop it.
It's like the airport, unattended baggage will be called in. In this case,
yeah.
it's the chair.
That was my bag once. I left it at the turnstile, the conveyor belt.
Yep.
I took my luggage and then left with the big luggage and left my bag that was on my back on the floor.
And did they flag it as a bomb?
Yeah, they had to go and they had the security camera and then security. I went to go get it. I went back to the airport.
By that
to go
time, they
get
were
it.
poking it with a giant stick.
No,
and
yeah.
SWAT team was called in.
There's a dude in a Bomberman suit. No, they. By that time, it was fine. But I got to watch the security tape as they went to look for it because they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But they didn't think it was funny at the time.
At the time, right? In hindsight, everyone was laughing.
Because it was just this lone bag after everyone had left the airport, just sitting there. But it was my bag. I just had my stuff in it.
You did get it back in the end.
I did get it back.
How far away did you get before you
It
realized?
was a happy ending. The hotel.
Yeah. Okay, so the whole way.
We don't know. We don't know why it's attack pause. Just in case people thought we were withholding that information.
Yeah, we wouldn't withhold information from you. We would share
Connor
all the
might,
info
I
we
wouldn't.
have. Well, it depends if it's valuable. If I can benefit from it, then I may or may not be self-interested.
We have tech support. A monitor on the fritz.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
There it is. You did it. We need to look at more moving screenshots.
It's a tech pause. We're not allowed to pull out the phones. You know?
Unlucky.
Jonta's ready, I'm sure.
See, I get the kill, but it doesn't show up in the kill feed.
Yeah.
It's all messed up.
I swear I've gotten more than 10 frags. Wonder if maybe it's the flash assist not popping up, or what sort of bizarre situations can unfold. It is Counter-Strike. It does get weird at times.
It's a weird game.
Yeah, it is.
You shoot from the hip.
From the center of your body?
From the center of your body. I was telling Connor before the game, without Counter-Strike, I would never have played. I mean, I never played a game that had detachable, well, that had attachments until PUBG.
Right. So no COD 4?
No. Just played Counter-Strike.
My goodness.
Played Counter-Strike and StarCraft.
Are you a gun guy then? Probably not, eh?
Nah.
Like you don't know.
I don't care about guns.
No?
At all.
All right.
I know you know a lot about guns. It's cool.
Some, not, I wouldn't say a lot, but yeah, I like to.
You're a nut.
He's got a stockpile. Oh, is this somebody one?
You were talking to Matt about guns. You're like a slug. You're calling them. You were trying to figure out the word for
the different types of
bullets.
Of shotgun bullets. Yes.
Shells, slugs.
Shells, slugs. That's basically just it.
That was it. Yeah.
But he was wondering the word for pellets. I can't remember what he was calling them. It wasn't pellets because there's pellets in shells, but
like nuggets.
Yeah, something ridiculous. I think he was calling them pelts. Okay, this is the flash. Wait.
Okay, so what? See that's the flash right there that he threw that missed.
Yes,
okay.
But then he did it again. So
no. The next one hit. The next one went over. You just didn't see it.
No, I mean the round after. Remember he did the same thing?
Yeah, it went over.
Did it? I thought it fell back down again.
That's why you're crazy.
Man, I don't know.
Losing it, dude.
I wasn't wearing my glasses.
First, you thought we flew over Europe to get here from Canada.
Oh, no. Don't bring that up.
Connor's like trying to explain to me how long the flight is. He's like, yeah, well, you know, he's like, yeah, Shanghai's between us and Europe, right? I'm like, what?
No, I didn't say that. Now he's just lying for dramatic effect. It's because we took off, when we take off in Canada, we fly east, but we fly northeast. So in your head, if you leave eastern Canada and you're heading east, you'd think you just keep going. But because the flight heads so far north, and at some point the curvature of the Earth takes into effect, and we double back.
See, this is how you know he's lying. He's talking about a round Earth.
You know, man, it's wild stuff. I looked at the flight path. It didn't quite make sense. It'd make more sense if the Earth was flat.
Okay, well, there it is. That's scientific evidence if I've ever heard it.
You got me all fired up. I need to breathe.
Could you not do it on stream?
I don't have a mute button.
Still a pause.
I heard action in the background.
There it was. It seemed like people were readying up.
Must be time. Yes,
Perfect.
The time is now.
Amazing.
Look, you guys didn't even notice that the action had stopped.
No, yeah, our banter was so good.
Two ops in, and the question to me will be, how much more banana aggression are we going to get? Because TYLOO were really working banana in order to get their opening kills in that 5v4. And they are going to continuously pressure this, but there'll be no pressure applied back the other way. Big, they're honing in on the A site. So much so that at any given moment, somebody could actually activate on the flank. Too bad he has a UMP. Not going to opt to challenge down mid with that.
So cool how he can just tuck into one of these pockets, and it's hard to get him. It'll be a full execute early, but there's 4 CTs ready. Nobody's playing pit once again. Just seems like where the meta's evolving to for some reason. I honestly haven't seen that many convincing site holds from here.
Ooh, and the smoke goes down a little late. We've already got tees outwards, but Xantares is caught at least. Good job by Summer. He's just going to be hiding behind the box. We get that flank activated from somebody. Oh. So, yeah, Goppy's going to get hit, but Summer's just doing it all. Tabson down, Gobby still up. 1v3 attempt, he doesn't have bomb. 35 seconds and a swap to the Glock will finish him off. That is it. 7th for TYLOO.
That was nice. That was nice from, I think, Summer to get the 2K with the SIG. That was cool. Very nicely done. Or the AUG, excuse me, into pit. They had some great counter flashes. Everybody coming out of halls was blind. They were delayed in pit for a long time. What more can you ask for? TYLOO looking a little bit better here on the CT side. It's not going to be great guns here for Big. They've only got to win 2 rounds, so they could get lucky at this point. They're right at the doorstep. A victory on the first map.
TYLOO's choice, of course. Again, that banana aggression. Even in the anti-ecos, TYLOO looking to keep it up.
That last round on the anti-eco, he went all the way to the bottom, and I think it was called pistols, and he tried to run back, and then he got 1 deke by Tabson.
Yeah. He just wanted the run. That's all he asked for. That seems like a reasonable request. But Tabson was giving no space. No surrender. Good flash to get the Opper off his angle, but follow-up will connect. Excurate gets Santeras. Molly burns off the other possible pushes, and Attacker gets a 2nd kill through the body, but he's just going to keep going on. Gobby dead, last man lit. Solid hold from TYLOO once more, but obviously easy versus pistols.
Sure, but 4 alive in this round, lots of money left over. Big will have a full buy up. They'll have the op in play now. No, they won't actually go for an op. They're just going to keep T-side without one. They did have one earlier with Tabson. It's not going to be that similar round. In terms of leftover money for TYLOO, they're not looking too sharp. They've got at least a few K on a few players, but most importantly, the op on Excurate right now. Let's move it out to mid, fast spawn. And we'll now take a peek into alt. There is a player here to fight. I don't know if the shot's going to ring off. It seems like he's actually just moved out, so he might have been mollied off or saw a nade and then got scared or spammed or something other. TYLOO will hold on to banana as well. Really good on them to keep fighting this. Love to see it.
Been very adamant in holding on to it. And it's this kind of like, 30 seconds later utility that tends to get them that opener, but they're not going to try too hard, not wanting to round the corner, probably reading into that the threat looms near.
After all is said and done, they didn't get all that much damage in. They did delay, but Big stayed strong, and they stay healthy.
Yeah, did a good job of avoiding the most part of it.
There's Gobby to throw a false exec, just 1 nade set. And in response, they get the flash out. What's the utility left like here? Somebody is the only one. Oh, he used all his nades. I don't know if he'll get cleared, though. Oh, there we go.
He turns his back. Gobby is going to find that perfect timing on the strike. Still haven't seen anybody else, but Bentek can't get more than 1.
Got 2.
After Gobby. The additional push. There's Excurate with a gap in the smoke, easily knocking down Nex, and Summer just skewers the side of Tizzy, and he never saw it coming. Plant for Tabson, most certainly. 1v3 attempt. 100 HP. First fight's over here towards Coffin, and he's just trying to bait out that shop so that he can find the op on cycle.
He's in a bad spot. Has to worry about Bananas taking a risk and hoping that he sees CT first. He's just going to hold this position. Op comes out, goes down. Oh, he can't get away. He was so close. He opened up a choke point. That's kind of all he wanted to do. And even though he was successful, TYLOO were very smart about how quickly they pushed in. So they locked down that kill. TYLOO get 9. Big had a decent time getting into the site. Bentek got 2 frags. His teammate got 0. So Gobby got away with a free one and then was too concerned, too tunnel visioned about the smoke and anybody that could have been behind it. And CT Spawn did not think for a second that someone was going to be on the site. I guess best based on their setup, maybe anticipating a crossfire or a boost or something of the other. Or the other. Gobby 22-12, continuing to play well.
Keeping it up there. He's got Tabson actually tied up at 22. And things have really evened out on the other side. I mean, there was a time where somebody was just leaps and bounds above the rest of his team. So, if ever this comeback was going to happen, it was going to have to be a team affair. I normally start considering it once we hit the double digits, and TYLOO's only 1 round shy. 14-9. Unfortunately, for TYLOO, it is Big back in with a bye. Double op setup for the CTs. Interesting to note.
Big kept it pretty simple last round. They went for a false exec with just 1 set of grenades, not 2. Nothing tied together. Just got top grenade control. Got B through every nade he had, and then they tried to bait out utility and went for the re-exec. That's it. TYLOO had no problem stopping it. So let's see if they need to be a little bit more elaborate to be able to pull a round out. Gob takes a fat nade right to the chest. 50 damage on the dot.
Follow-up pressure. Going to keep somebody on his toes. Does have Bentet over his shoulder. Bentet's been a solid anchor on this B site. But once Big have that banana control, they decide to shy away. Maybe hoping that somebody had actually been floated over towards B in addition to the 2 defenders, but that's not the case. We've got TYLOO with numbers here on A. Solo op holding Arch, an attacker underneath balcony. This is a very unorthodox spot. Can be exceptionally well used if Summer draws all the attention towards him, which he very well could now that he's extinguished the flames, but Attacker actually activates, and in doing so dies. Still, the other defender is able to pick up a kill apiece, and 1 better now from Summer. He's found an angle just slightly over the smoke, and he almost clears the entirety of the T's, but no. Tizian, with a fresh mag and gun, smokes off the counter-terrorists. There could be a gap. Oh, just barely.
He's just got no health to play with.
He's going to go for the plant with the 10-second mark. Gets it up, and then he is gunned down. Good job by TYLOO to get into position. Good job by the pit player, Summer,
man.
Who
that
really
was
went
insane.
ham.
Yeah, he played so well. I mean, he used his own smoke. He jumped up on it. Almost got both players in pit as well. That was so well done.
Those pit players were so expecting him to be on the other side of the smoke, you know, to swung to the left as opposed to jumping up. You could see them both watching the same spot, and he almost kills them entirely. Not the case, though. 4 rounds the difference. TYLOO making something of this game. And again, the fact that it comes from a team-based effort is what makes it most believable. You know, makes you have to consider it.
No doubt. Their CT side looks good. They individually just look smarter. It's crazy how many like CT side comebacks we're seeing. Huh. Kind of interesting. The money's in disarray.
How many rounds in a row is this now? 7? Yeah, 7 CT rounds in a row.
So Big do, you know, max loss. Still a few rounds here to play with. 2 more real full attempts to just end this game. Which is such a significant lead right now. 5 MAC-10s on the half buy. Gabi is going to have nades over armor, so he's going to have one. If he gets a kill, it's going to be insane. He's got like 3 headshots to get a kill.
That's a lot of MAC-10s.
Yeah, about 5.
Lots of flashbangs. Lots of fire damage. Oh my god. What is this? More damage down by the AUG. Finally some kind of a response, but at what cost? 3 players and nearly the remaining health. It's going to be an easy feat. Last 2 die immediately.
Not bad.
Not bad for what?
Not bad they got 2 kills.
Yeah? But that seems like a really big investment, man. 5 MAC-10s, Kevlar on all. You mean the amount of grenades they had as well?
Oh, it was just a half buy though. Like they're
still going to be fine, but
like they wouldn't be able to change their buy for the next the rest of the half.
Right.
They're going to buy here. They're going to save again. They're going to buy again. And there's 14. It was just a really good half buy.
MAC-10s though. It's weird to me. See 5 of them.
Yeah, it's a unique position. They're so cheap compared to other guns. There's nothing on it. Well, CT side, they're even just a little bit cheaper than MP9s. That's a good kill from Excurate. Start this round off 5v4. Three CTs grouped up at mid. They're going to try to make the most of this. Let's see how they approach the A site now. They've still got lots of time left, but I don't know if there's any value in taking any more time. They've already cleared out top banana. Smoke here. This is the smoke that's meant to stop Excurate. He avoids. He actually manages to avoid getting hit by the nade. The smoke gets over it and turns around and kills tabseN to lock down C. That's so much. That's so much he just did by positioning himself there. Even if he didn't get that kill.
They do get the pit player at least out of the equation. Still Summer's on this site. Frag grenade could be huge. Oh.
Whoa.
Yep. That's nice. When you have a man advantage like this, still, but there's double ops. They're going to pay off. Somebody in Excurate just toppling bodies at the moment, and there you go, all the way to victory lane.
Okay.
TYLOO with 12.
That was nice. Nice hold. Sick play from Excurate. Like, that was dirty. I mean, normally he would sit behind that smoke. He'd have to help out A, but then still be worried about the arch wrap. Instead, he goes out in front of it, gets into CT, gets the kill on the other Opper as well, and it was already 5v4. He was the first person to get a kill in the round with the alt peak, so does all the work there. Just everything that you need him to do and more. And now TYLOO are ever closer. TYLOO or Big didn't actually. Oh, they're buying this round. That's so weird. Why would they just save this round? 1 for 1 on the op. They're still Excurate up though. So weird they didn't save this round. I guess because they didn't really care about an op. It's only tabseN who has to compromise with the Glio, but they just don't all have nades.
Same can't be said for TYLOO. Super well equipped. And even now, as they get pressured, they're going to hold on to those grenades. But can they win the gun duels? So far, yes. Summer able to get himself 2, and there's a player just above him. Tizian drops down, trying to find himself in a better position to fight. With a teammate by his side, Gabi can't best Summer. It's Summer from the pit yet again.
Oh my God.
Bientek comes in from the help, but
He's
my
a god.
This man's invincible in pit.
He's invincible. That's a good way to put it. He cannot die. He has been so good. I mean, holy smokes. He's still got more deaths than kills. They've all been fairly aggressive from that perspective, but man, that's insane.
This was a 14-3 score.
Yeah, and TYLOO look like they're well in the advantage right now.
So when you ask me, would I rather be 12-3 or 14-6?
I'd rather be TYLOO.
14-6, I guess, because they're making this one work, man.
Well, they were also 12-3.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that's a good point, huh?
I've only casted 2 maps today, Connor.
I got to chalk it up to the 12-hour time difference.
Damn, dude.
This is wild,
TYLOO
man.
look awesome.
Suddenly,
they look awesome.
I would have put a lot on Big being able to close this game, because it wasn't just like it wasn't even close in that first half. Remember, TYLOO of the 3 rounds, one of them comes from a 1v3. You know, like they were not in it at all. But Big have just hit a brick wall on this T side. They're gonna go back in with the Mac 10s, couple P2 fitties. But what? Last time they just ran through banana.
Yeah, there's almost no point in this round just because, like, I mean, I guess unless they win, but, I mean, the money doesn't really matter anymore, per se. Actually, I guess TYLOO's quite low, and most players, only Benta Extra, have a little bit of bank left over. But yeah, Big are shooting for the goal line with this one. They've got enough nades to exec. They can win an eco they have in the past. We will soon see, as pretty much everything has been vacated. TYLOO giving them tons of space, because why not? They've been so good with the Augs in passive positions. Their holds have been fantastic on both A and B. There's
Big
not been
killer.
retakes. Yeah.
Between Bentet in the back of B site and Summer here in pit,
Yeah.
it's been almost all they needed, but everybody's been contributing. Big have afforded themselves some spacing, gotten very close to the exit here on Balk. Attacker obviously on the counter flash. Summer focused on lane. Attacker's able to get the first one, but he does die, so it is very much Summer alone until Excurate comes in with that op. He's still inside of the bomb site, firing off with the sniper, and the Mac-10 can't best Summer. No, no one can seem to best Summer. Xantares will clear out Library, getting his paws on an AUG. Whoa, and that 1v4 attempt cut down. 14 rounds apiece.
Crazy.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 180 like this, because again, the nature of that 12-3, I'm shocked. I'm shook.
Yeah, I mean, TYLOO did not look good in the first half whatsoever, so this is a brand new them. Big look like they're definitely slowing down, to put it lightly. And Excret is like hitting shots, he's making plays. Summer in the pit has continued to be fantastic. Somebody's always there and ready to clutch. Bentet's over at B. What more do you need? The pieces are in place. Certainly Big feel like they're going to lose this game now. And it could very well happen. This would be huge if, obviously, TYLOO were able to get through. I mean, this is the 1-2 match, so 1-2 or 2-2? 1-2, right?
1-2,
yeah. Let's play 3 rounds.
So TYLOO went advance, but they at least dodge an elimination.
Yeah.
Crazy resilience coming out of TYLOO.
They can taste it now. How aggressive will Excret get? It's got the Dragon Lore peeking into ult. It's good that TYLOO are still not being shy on Banana. It has worked for them in the past. They've been smart about it. Keeping the aggression up.
Nice flash. Counters somebody's first shot. He'll retreat somewhat. Ooh. Tags up Xanterra. A bit of a warning. I dare you, come hither.
They steal back Banana for cheap. They threw one good flash and they got all of that map control really fast. So that's huge for Big. They've actually been pretty good on that, like on this T side, fighting back for it, taking low damage. Got this one spam shot off, but that's about it. So once again, they do their due diligence to go back to mid. It's just that the holds have been amazing for TYLOO, and I don't know if that's going to change. What is Bentet aiming at there? They're just going to weaponize Xanterra, have him go out solo. I don't know. Excret going to flash through the smoke. Wow. It's going to go back into the door.
Can't get in.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God. We've all been there. But he gets away. He's lucky Xanterra wasn't a little more adamant on finding him.
Good flash. Oh, my gosh. Somebody pushed back into position. This could be the round. They steal it back. B.
Can't get the kill.
Chance and a half.
Bentet's going to get pressured now. Huge pressure, in fact. But wow, players just turning their back to him? Could they have made that any easier? Tizian's going to get the trade frag. Bomb plant at 6 seconds. CT's going to charge forward, and that's it. TYLOO wins the round, secures OT after a 12-3 half.
Can you believe that? Match point and on a round like that. How on earth did they forget that there could be a second player? Not only did they have their back turns, they started reloading. Gabi was running to the site reloading. They just didn't even consider for a second that someone could be at quad. They didn't even clear it, man. That was not something that you can do. Not smart at all. I mean, unless they had bad information, they misread the kill feed, they thought they got 2 kills. I can't understand it. TYLOO in round 29 are now officially in the lead. Oh my God, and somebody gets that opening op duel. Xanterra takes a hell of a lot of damage with that nade. TYLOO fought and won Banana control this time around. They still have the 2 op setups, 3 AUGs, very low grenades for Big. They've got a couple of flashbangs. Got a Molotov and a smoke, and that's it.
TYLOO, if they wanted to, could just fall back into these sites and use their smoke grenades to just burn time until Big are desperate. Somebody's just going to keep softening them up. He bests Scott B, tags Xanterra, and then he hits Nex. It's like he's just giving them second chances. They try to keep up that utility pressure, and Xanterra will win a duel through spam.
Well, they're probably feeling pretty impatient at this moment. That's a huge kill to get early for free.
His Molotov's going to go too far. Bentet flashes his way back in, gets the first kill, but Nex will then get him. 3v3 bomb planted. And all these Ts, they're just stockpiled on the bomb site. They're not able to fall back for any after plants. Again, just trading this back and forth. Excret and Summer both here on the CT spawn. That's what the retake entails.
Oh, he saw him at Emo. They don't know if it's Banana or not, but That might be the next most expected spot, and he
Ooh,
goes
they get
down
him.
first.
It's just Tizian back behind the box with a Galil of all things. He is down from 12-3. TYLOO with what can only be described as a miraculous comeback.
Oh my God, the
Absolutely stunning fashion. I mean, you want to talk about pressure. How many chances do they get to play on a big stage here in Shanghai? And although they haven't qualified just with this map or even this win, to be facing defeat like that on your own map choice, that has got to feel good.
Getting high-fived by the admins.
Damn.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Really good. They stayed composed the whole time, not scared.
I'm stunned.
14-6.
I'm genuinely stunned. How many rounds in a row?
All of them.
14-6. Well, I mean, there's your answer. Wow.
And they even lost this to pistol in the second half.
To be 12-3, lose a pistol, lose conversion, and still bounce back. I'm flabbergasted. I think that's a great time to use said
I thought
word.
that was going to be a crummy game.
Dude,
and then
I was ready. And it's another thing, too. It's like not only is the first half really, really lopsided, but then you get into those moments where it's like, okay, yeah, they've won 5 rounds, but so what? You're just like, you're expecting them to still lose to Big. You're expecting Big to just, and there was a point where you said, like, at 14 rounds, you just have to get lucky twice.
Yeah.
And Big couldn't even manage that. So I'm at a loss for words. I don't think there's anything other than we can do than just take a break. Let's throw this one away. We'll be back with Dust 2, folks. Don't go anywhere. TYLOO with a comeback.
Cool, right? Want to know where I got it? Well, look, go to CS.money. It's a trade platform and a marketplace at the same time. Just choose, click, and get. Good luck, bro.
Case. Big update and new features in the case battles. Updated and convenient interface with new options. Up to 4 users can participate in one battle now. Create and customize your battles, any number and any type of cases. Choose the number of participants and invite your friends with a unique link. Watch the best drop and win everything. Don't miss epic battles on Hellcase.